Natural human power. Introduction. Every soul harbors a deep-seated yearning for transformation, a yearning to embark on a life brimming with possibilities, purpose, and fulfillment. However, waiting for the perfect moment, acquiring every tool, or achieving an ideal set of circumstances does not pave the pathway to meaningful change. Albert Einstein once observed that insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly while expecting different results. And so, many find themselves stuck, hoping for change yet perpetually circling the same patterns, trapped by the illusion that the answers lie somewhere outside themselves. But the truth is startling and liberating. The power to transform your life has always been within you. Change is not a distant destination. It is an act, a choice, a shift that starts in the present moment. It requires no grand external catalyst, only the courage to look within and awaken the forces already present. The moment you choose to break free from the loop of outdated thoughts and reactions, you align yourself with the rhythm of the universe. You stop passively waiting for change to come and instead become its active creator. The process of transformation is not merely about achieving goals, it is about the metamorphosis of the self. Each step you take toward awareness, each choice to confront and reshape your inner world, brings about a profound evolution. The power to alter your reality and rise above challenges lies in discovering and harnessing the innate abilities that have always been part of your being. These inherent gifts, though often overlooked, are the very tools that allow you to shape your destiny. When you fully embrace this power, your life will shift in extraordinary ways. You'll come to see the world through new eyes, understanding that its limitations are reflections of inner barriers you now have the strength to dismantle. The energy you radiate will harmonize with the vast laws of the universe, drawing opportunities and abundance toward you as if by magic. Not magic, but the natural result of awakening to your potential and becoming the architect of your reality. In addition to being a guide, this audiobook is an invitation to take charge of your life, take back control of it, and pave the way for the fulfillment, success, and happiness you've always sought. We'll work together to discover the universal laws of transformation, awaken your inner power, and learn how to produce significant changes in all facets of your life. You already possess the keys to a promising and prosperous future. The moment has come to put them to use. Are you prepared to set out on this transformative adventure? Start the change. Chapter 1. Flowing with life's current. Life in all its complexity and beauty is like a river, ceaselessly flowing, changing its course and carving its way through the landscape. It moves with power and grace, guided by forces greater than itself. Within this natural flow lies a profound truth. To truly transform ourselves, we must learn to move with life's current, not against it. For many, this concept feels counterintuitive. We learn to take charge and guide our lives with confidence and resolve. Yet the most transformative growth often begins not with grasping tighter, but with letting go. The universe operates under immutable laws and principles that govern everything from the movement of galaxies to the beating of our hearts. Human will, ambition, or effort cannot sway these laws. They exist beyond us, eternal and unchanging. Attempting to manipulate or overpower these forces is as futile as trying to stop a river with your hands. The water will continue to flow, creating turbulence and chaos, leaving us frustrated and exhausted. True freedom and transformation come when we release the need to control the uncontrollable and instead align ourselves with the flow of life. This act of letting go requires a shift in perspective. We must first recognize that our reality is not an absolute truth, but a construct shaped by our perceptions. Our beliefs, experiences, and emotions filter the way we see the world. When we mistake these perceptions for reality itself, we limit our ability to adapt and grow. Change begins when we understand that our thoughts and reactions are not fixed. They can be reshaped, reimagined, and realigned with the flow of the universe. To embrace this flow, we must confront the thought patterns and beliefs that keep us tethered to the past. These outdated mental constructs act as barriers, preventing us from fully experiencing the present and stepping into the future we desire. Imagine your mind as a garden, rich with potential but overrun with weeds. These weeds, self-doubt, fear, anxiety, and limiting beliefs, crowd out the flowers of positivity, growth, and resilience. To nurture the life we want, we must first clear away what no longer serves us. Consider the way we often view failure. For many, failure is a definitive judgment, a reflection of inadequacy or lack of worth. This perspective keeps us trapped in fear, reluctant to take risks or explore new possibilities. But what if we reframed failure as a necessary part of growth? Thomas Edison famously viewed his many unsuccessful attempts to create the light bulb not as failures, but as steps toward success. Each setback provided valuable information, guiding him closer to his goal. When we adopt this mindset, failure becomes not an end, but a crucial part of the journey. It transforms from a source of shame to a catalyst for learning and progress. Letting go also means releasing our attachments to outcomes, possessions, and even people. These attachments, while often comforting, can become burdens that weigh us down and limit our potential. Imagine climbing a mountain while carrying a heavy backpack filled with unnecessary items. The ascent becomes harder, slower, and more exhausting. Now imagine shedding that weight, leaving behind what no longer serves you. Suddenly the climb feels lighter, the journey more manageable. Less attachment to what we can't control creates space for new experiences and opportunities. This principle extends to the way we care for our physical selves. Our bodies are how we interact with the world, so their health is crucial to our harmony. Yet, many of us neglect our physical health, allowing stress to accumulate and manifest as tension, fatigue, or illness. Chronic stress is like a toxic residue, clouding our energy and dulling our connection to the flow of life. To release this tension, we must prioritize physical care through movement, deep breathing, and relaxation. Frequent exercise is a powerful tool for alleviating stress. It not only strengthens the body, but also clears the mind, creating space for positive energy to flow. Activities like stretching, yoga, and massage help release built-up tension, allowing us to feel more present and at ease. When we care for our bodies, we align ourselves with the rhythms of the universe, creating a foundation for transformation. A healthy body supports a vibrant mind, and together they create the conditions for lasting change. However, true freedom is not just physical, it is also mental and emotional. Our minds are incredibly powerful, generating energy and emitting signals that influence our reality. Neuroscience and quantum physics have shown that our thoughts can reshape the brain's neural pathways and affect the release of hormones and neurotransmitters. Persistent thoughts, whether positive or negative, shape our experiences and ultimately our lives. Every action begins as a thought, and every thought carries a vibration that resonates with the universe. Positive thoughts act as a beacon, attracting light and energy into our lives. They lift our spirits, fuel our actions, and create a sense of possibility. Conversely, negative thoughts act like dark clouds, casting shadows of doubt and fear. They drain our energy and limit our ability to move forward. Imagine your mind as a garden, where every thought is a seed. When you plant seeds of love, gratitude, and encouragement, you cultivate a landscape of abundance and joy. But when you sow seeds of negativity, you grow a field of despair and insecurity. Many of us operate without awareness of the influence our thoughts have on our lives. To change our energy and consciousness, we must first become aware of our mental patterns. This involves recognizing the warning signs of negativity, self-doubt, criticism, fear, and actively choosing to replace them with thoughts that support growth and fulfillment. It's like tending to a garden, carefully weeding out what doesn't belong and nurturing what does. Over time, this practice transforms our mental landscape, creating a fertile ground for success and happiness. Our emotions, too, play a vital role in this process. They act as navigational tools, guiding us toward greater awareness. Feelings of unease or discontent often signal the presence of negative thoughts or beliefs. When fear, doubt, or worry arises, it's important to pause and reflect. What am I truly thinking? What belief lies beneath this emotion? By exploring these questions, we can uncover the root of our discomfort and begin to shift our perspective. Letting go of negative thought patterns also means releasing judgment of ourselves, others, and the circumstances of our lives. Self-criticism breeds feelings of inadequacy, sending out vibrations of low self-worth that repel positive energy. Judging others creates division and hostility, hindering meaningful connections. Critiquing our experiences diminishes our ability to find joy and gratitude in the present moment. By letting go of judgment, we create space for compassion, understanding, and acceptance. This shift not only improves our relationships, but also elevates our own energy and well-being. Ultimately, transformation is not about controlling life, but about aligning with its flow. It is about becoming attuned to the rhythm of the universe and allowing it to guide us. When we let go of resistance and embrace the current, we discover a profound truth. We are not powerless. We are co-creators of our reality. The river of life is not something to be feared or fought. It is our ally, carrying us toward the boundless potential that lies within us. As you move forward, remember that the power to change your life has always been within you. By letting go of control, releasing outdated patterns, and nurturing your body, mind, and spirit, you can create a life filled with joy, purpose, and possibility. The river flows, and so can you. Let go, flow, and awaken to the extraordinary power of simply being. Life unfolds as an intricate dance of energy. Each thought, emotion, and action contributes to this rhythm, creating vibrations that ripple through our existence. These vibrations extend outward, influencing the world around us and shaping the realities we experience. However, negativity, self-doubt, worry, unresolved pain, and harmful behaviors tangles so much of this energy. To truly transform our lives, we must first untangle this web and release the low-frequency vibrations that hold us back. Only by doing so can we rise into a state of harmony, empowerment, and boundless potential. Negative thoughts are like shadows cast over our inner light. They distort our view of ourselves and the world, creating discord in our relationships and within our own energy fields. Criticism, whether directed inward or outward, carries a heavy vibration that clouds the flow of positive energy. We experience this heaviness not only emotionally but also physically, which changes our approach to life. To shift this, we must recognize when negativity arises and consciously reframe it. The words we speak to ourselves are empowered to reshape our reality. When we choose language that uplifts rather than diminishes, we rewire our brains and raise our energetic vibration, creating a cascade of positivity that enhances every facet of life. One of the most pervasive forms of negative thinking is excessive worry. Worry consumes our mental and emotional energy, dragging us into a cycle of anxiety that often feels inescapable. Whether fixated on the uncertainties of the future, the opinions of others, or the mistakes of the past, worrying serves no constructive purpose. Instead, it generates a spiral of unease that radiates outward, manifesting the very outcomes we fear. Consider how a looming work presentation can evoke feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. Dwelling on potential pitfalls reinforces those fears, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. But what if we chose to see this situation differently? What if, instead of anticipating disaster, we looked for opportunities to learn, to grow, and to shine? This simple shift in perspective transforms worry into proactive anticipation, replacing dread with excitement. Another energy-draining habit is the constant pursuit of external validation. The desire for approval from others often stems from a lack of confidence and self-belief. This exhausting need for recognition, acknowledgement, and affirmation can make us reliant on external sources for our self-worth. Yet true confidence comes from within. Others cannot grant it. We must cultivate it through self-assurance and trust in our abilities. When we stop seeking validation and instead allow our actions to speak for themselves, we reclaim our power and set the stage for authentic growth. Dwelling on the past traps our energy. Reliving old mistakes, regrets, or losses keeps us tethered to moments that no longer exist. This fixation robs us of the present and clouds our vision for the future. Imagine a person replaying a failure in their mind over and over again, each repetition reinforcing feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. This mental loop prevents them from seeing new opportunities, from taking risks, and from believing in their ability to succeed. The only way forward is to let go, to release the past and embrace the present moment as a canvas for transformation. The power to change lies not in what has been, but in what is. By letting go of grievances and regrets, we create space for growth, joy, and the possibility of something greater. Releasing negativity is not merely an option, it is essential. The universe functions based on the principle of resonance, where similarity attracts similarity. Each thought we hold, each belief we carry sends out waves of energy that shape our reality. If we believe we are unworthy or incapable, that belief becomes the foundation of our experience. To break free from this cycle, we must choose to let go of these limiting narratives and replace them with affirmations of strength, resilience, and possibility. Positive thoughts are powerful accelerators of energy, amplifying our capacity to create a life of fulfillment and success. Emotions, too, play a critical role in this energetic dance. They are potent vibrations, capable of shaping our interactions and our sense of self. Yet unresolved emotions, anger, rejection, sorrow, can linger in our energy fields, sending out low-frequency signals that hinder our well-being. These emotions, left unaddressed, often manifest physically, leading to stress-related illnesses or chronic discomfort. Imagine someone who has experienced deep betrayal but never confronted their pain. This unprocessed emotion can fester, creating anxiety and mistrust that ripple into every relationship they form. By acknowledging and releasing these feelings, they can heal and open themselves to new, healthier connections. Similarly, emotions tied to early experiences can leave a lasting imprint on our lives. A child who faced harsh criticism may carry an undercurrent of inadequacy into adulthood, shaping their interactions and their sense of self-worth. These buried emotions act as barriers, limiting what they believe they can achieve. Yet by bringing these feelings into conscious awareness, they can begin to dismantle the walls they've built around themselves. The process of releasing negative emotions is like clearing a cluttered room, removing what no longer serves us to make space for light, clarity, and positive energy. Even in the present, feelings may surface that could jeopardize our tranquility. If ignored, anger after a disagreement or worry about an impending deadline can develop into chronic stress. The important thing is to deal with these emotions as they come up, instead of letting them fester. During these times, positive self-talk can be a very effective technique. Tell yourself that you are resilient, that you have succeeded in the past, and that you can overcome obstacles. You may remark, for example, "I have faced difficult moments before and emerged stronger when fear strikes. Even this will pass." Affirmations like this not only calm the mind, but also keep negativity from growing and affecting your energy field. Letting go encompasses not just ideas and feelings, but also actions. As a means of escaping or numbing uncomfortable emotions, many of us adopt unhealthy behaviors. While these behaviors may provide temporary relief, overeating, binge drinking, obsessive buying, or even overworking ultimately lead to increased feelings of unhappiness. These actions are frequently an attempt to satisfy a need for control, comfort, connection, or emotional fulfillment. Breaking free from these behaviors begins with acknowledging the underlying desires that motivate them. We can deal with our emotions in better ways, such as by practicing mindfulness, expressing ourselves creatively, or asking loved ones for assistance rather than reaching for a distraction. Each choice we make shapes our energy, sending out vibrations that influence our lives and the lives of those around us. When we indulge in escapism, we project an energy of avoidance and disconnection. But when we choose to face our challenges with courage and clarity, we radiate a vibration of strength and authenticity. This shift not only transforms our experiences, but also attracts opportunities and relationships that align with our higher selves. To achieve true freedom, we must also release our attachments. Attachments, whether to material possessions, relationships, or outcomes, create a sense of dependency that limits our growth. The belief that happiness is tied to external things, whether it's a car, a house, or a particular status, places our sense of fulfillment outside our control. This creates a cycle of desire and fear, where we are constantly striving to acquire and terrified of losing. True joy comes not from clinging, but from appreciating without attachment. By letting go of the need to possess, we free ourselves to experience life more fully, with a sense of peace and contentment. Letting go is a lifelong habit, rather than a one-time event. Every day offers fresh chances to let go of things that no longer benefit us, such as a destructive habit, a limiting belief, or a lingering grudge. Self-compassion, mindfulness, and a dedication to personal development are necessary for this process. Although it is not always simple, there are significant benefits. We create space for light, love, and opportunity to enter our lives when we rid ourselves of the negativity that has been weighing us down. Change begins internally. We can align ourselves with the global flow of energy by changing our beliefs, resolving our emotions, and letting go of negative actions and attachments. We start to shape our reality actively, rather than as passive objects of life's events. We are recovering our potential, our strength, and our tranquility on this journey of emancipation. We enter a future full of happiness, plenty, and limitless possibilities as we let go of the past and welcome the present. This is life's most colorful and joyful dance, the spirit of true freedom. Chapter 2. Perception and Consciousness. For millennia, the domains of physics and consciousness appeared to be two diametrically opposed forces, like parallel trains that would never meet. People believed that physics founded the physical world, a universe filled with observable phenomena and predictable laws. In contrast, consciousness was seen as a mysterious force that science was unable to fully understand and belonged to the abstract, ethereal fields of philosophy and psychology. This division created a narrow view of reality by isolating our quest for information into silos that didn't seem to be connected to one another. However, things have changed. Scientific discoveries have revealed a basic truth. The interaction between awareness and physics is not only real, but also crucial to comprehending the essence of life. Once considered mutually exclusive, these domains are now intertwined and have complex and unexpected effects on each other. Researchers are discovering a basic link between the interior realm of awareness and the external physical reality as they continue to explore the secrets of the cosmos. They operate together to create a coherent framework that changes our understanding of reality and our role in it. Quantum physics has played a pivotal role in this paradigm shift. At its core, quantum theory reveals that reality is not a static, objective construct, but a fluid interplay of energy, observation, and potential. Experiments have shown that the act of observation itself can influence the outcome of events at the quantum level. This discovery challenges the long-held belief in a purely deterministic universe, suggesting instead that our perceptions and intentions are integral to shaping the fabric of existence. This understanding extends far beyond the subatomic world. Our own lives mirror the principles of quantum mechanics, where reality and perception are inseparable. We deeply entwine our experiences with our perceptions, and the mind, akin to a quantum observer, wields the power to shape outcomes. The brain, a marvel of biology and complexity, cannot always distinguish between memory and reality. This revelation forces us to re-evaluate how we conceptualize existence itself. It suggests that objective reality is inseparable from the subjective lens through which we experience it. Our thoughts, memories, and perceptions coalesce into a powerful force that defines not just how we see the world, but how the world responds to us. The implications of this are profound. If perception shapes reality, then the stories we tell ourselves, the beliefs we hold, and the emotions we nurture are the architects of our lives. Every thought creates a ripple, initiating a cascade of biological, emotional, and energetic responses. Deep within the brain, the hypothalamus responds to our thoughts and feelings by producing peptides, tiny chemical messengers that bind to receptors in our cells. These peptides trigger a chain reaction, amplifying the emotional states from which they originated. Joy, fear, despair, or hope, each thought feeds into a feedback loop that reinforces its own presence. Over time, repeated patterns of thought and emotion become ingrained, forming habits that shape our perception of the world and, in turn, the reality we inhabit. This intricate dance between perception, biology, and emotion offers both a challenge and an opportunity. On one hand, negative thought patterns can trap us in cycles of fear, doubt, and limitation. A single moment of self-doubt can spiral into a cascade of thoughts that reinforce feelings of inadequacy, solidifying those emotions into a routine. However, this same mechanism also provides the key to transformation. By consciously choosing thoughts that align with positivity, hope, and joy, we can break free from old patterns and rewrite the script of our lives. The transformative power of perception lies in its ability to reshape not just our internal landscape, but the external world as well. Neuroscience has revealed the brain's remarkable plasticity, its ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This capacity for change underscores the potential to alter our physiological reality by changing how we think and perceive. When we shift from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility, the brain responds, creating pathways that support growth, resilience, and creativity. The mind is not the only place where this transformation occurs. The chemicals our thoughts produce directly affect our bodies, intricately linking our emotional states to our physical well-being. Positive emotions like gratitude, joy, and love trigger the release of neuropeptides that promote relaxation, enhance immune function, and reduce stress. The shift in consciousness that accompanies these emotions radiates outward, influencing the energy we emit and the experiences we attract. As our internal state becomes attuned to positivity, we draw into our lives opportunities, relationships, and circumstances that mirror this higher vibration. However, the transformation process calls for more than just brief bursts of happiness. It necessitates a persistent dedication to awareness, a readiness to face and reinterpret the ideas and convictions that no longer benefit us. The mind requires constant care, much like a garden. Allowing negative feelings and beliefs to grow could stifle the possibility of development. Change can occur when we cultivate an internal discourse based on possibility, kindness, and self-compassion. We have particularly potent stories about ourselves. Self-talk reinforces our self-perception, which is influenced by prior experiences and has a significant effect on our well-being. Serotonin and endorphins, which improve mood and promote happiness, have been directly associated with positive self-talk. Negative self-perception can deplete these molecules, leading to depressive, anxious, and melancholy moods. The words we choose to describe ourselves have a profound impact on our emotional state, as well as the chemistry of our being. This interaction of thinking, emotion, and biology highlights a basic truth. We are not passive viewers of the world around us. We actively contribute to its creation. Every idea, emotion, and decision we make adds to the continuous narrative of our life. Realizing this power gives us the opportunity to intentionally mold our experiences and bring our inner world into harmony with the reality we want to bring about. The distinctions between the internal and external worlds start to blur as we investigate this relationship more. The boundaries that were formerly so distinct between body and mind, observer and observed, physics and consciousness, blur into one cohesive totality. This interconnectedness reveals a more profound reality about life. Everything interconnects. Thoughts affect feelings. Feelings impact behavior, and behavior, in turn, affects the cosmos and returns to us in subtle and significant ways. To access this interrelated power, we must accept the present as an empty canvas. Unless we let it, the past, with all of its regrets and scars, cannot define who we are. The decisions we make today will determine the future, with all of its unknowns and hopes. We regain our capacity to design a happy, fulfilling life by letting go of outdated habits and embracing new opportunities. It takes bravery to go on this path. It requires us to examine ourselves, face the stories that confine us, and decide to view the world and ourselves from a place of possibilities. It involves realizing we are part of the universe's unfolding rather than separate from it. We enter a flow of energy that upholds and supports us when we match our ideas, feelings, and behaviors with the best version of ourselves. Transformation is not just feasible, but unavoidable in this alignment space. Once a far-off dream, the merging of consciousness and physics becomes a reality. Our inner states cause the universe to react by reflecting back the vibrations we give off. We have the ability to design a life that fulfills our greatest desires by discovering our hidden strengths and accepting the interconnectedness of all things. This is the essence of conscious creation, the power of vision, and the secret to creating a reality that is not just visible but also felt. We perceive reality to be far more flexible than it actually is. For ages, humanity has been held back by the idea that the outside world exists independently of us and remains unaffected by our feelings, ideas, or perceptions. This premise is called into question, however, by evidence from science and the field of human experience, which instead highlights the fundamental reality that our perceptions influence the very structure of our lives. Fields such as psychology, neuroscience, and even quantum physics reflect this reality. It is not merely a poetic notion. It is this reality that holds the capacity to change our lives. Think about the weird things that happen to people who have dissociative identity disorder, a disorder in which a person has multiple personas. According to research, these personalities can exhibit such disparate physiological states that one may suffer from diabetes while another does not. This remarkable illustration highlights the significant impact that perception has on the physical world. If consciousness can change something as physical as our health, then our thoughts and beliefs are obviously much more powerful than we usually realize. This idea receives further support from practices like firewalking, where individuals walk barefoot across hot embers without harm. This appears impossible to the uninitiated, a violation of natural law. The experience depends more on focusing and changing perception than on superhuman talent. The body reacts in kind by turning fear into attention and focusing the mind on positive imagery, which is consistent with the belief in safety and control. These experiences serve as tangible evidence of the close bond between the mind and body, which, when we change our viewpoint, enables us to transcend apparent boundaries. This connection's universality is what gives it its strength. We use it not only in exceptional situations, but in every instant of our lives. Every idea we have and every conviction we have influenced both the outside world and our inner landscape. We start a chain reaction that ripples through our mental, emotional, and bodily states when we concentrate on concepts that are uplifting and positive. This dynamic interaction emphasizes how important it is to free oneself from old and limiting mental patterns in order to make space for development, hope, and a fresh feeling of possibilities. The interplay between thought and reality has long been explored in fields like cognitive behavioral therapy, which emphasizes the transformative power of changing maladaptive thought patterns. By altering the way we perceive our circumstances, we can break free from cycles of negativity and chart a course toward fulfillment. This is not a mere psychological trick, but a tangible shift in how our brains and bodies respond to the world. Repeated exposure to positive thoughts reshapes neural pathways, reinforcing a mindset that aligns with growth and achievement. Science lends credence to this transformative potential. Neuroscience reveals that mental imagery activates the same regions of the brain as actual experiences. When we visualize success with clarity and emotional engagement, we forge new neural connections, effectively rehearsing our desired reality. This process not only makes our goals feel more attainable, but also enhances our capacity to achieve them. Studies in neuroplasticity show that the brain is remarkably adaptable and capable of reorganizing itself in response to intentional effort. By consistently envisioning positive outcomes, we train our brains to align with those possibilities, transforming our aspirations into tangible realities. The area of self-belief is perhaps the most potent example of how perception shapes our reality. Albert Bandura's theory of self-efficacy highlights how crucial it is to have faith in one's own capacity for success. Visualization strengthens this belief by inspiring confidence and drive. Athletes frequently credit their success to mentally practicing their triumphs, which prepares the body and mind for success. For example, Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps attributed his record-breaking performance to his visualization tactics. His tale serves as an example of how extraordinary results can arise when perception and intention are in harmony. Beyond individual successes, medical settings have used visualization to promote healing and recovery. Studies have shown that guided imagery can enhance physical health, reduce stress, and alleviate pain. Patients who follow these procedures see noticeable improvements, which supports the notion that the mind is a strong ally in influencing our experiences. Positive mental moods cause the body to release substances that support vitality and healing. This link between biology and thinking emphasizes how perception has a significant influence on all facets of our existence. However, visualization needs to go beyond superficial goals in order to be genuinely useful. It necessitates that our expectations and desires line up. We often hold on to restrictive beliefs that are unconscious and conflict with our conscious goals. These unspoken expectations, stemming from societal conditioning or prior experiences, may undermine our efforts. In order to overcome this, we need to face these ideas, question their veracity, and change our perspective to reflect the world we want to build. This alignment is the link that connects desire and realization. Wanting something is insufficient. We also need to think it is feasible. We generate a synergy that helps us achieve our objectives when our expectations and desires align. Introspection and readiness to analyze our existing narratives and revise those that no longer serve us are necessary for this process. A reality that reflects our greatest potential becomes possible when we cultivate an optimistic and possibility-focused mindset. Our perception serves as the lens through which we depict our lives. Every belief serves as a color, and every idea serves as a brushstroke. Our canvas will reflect our limitations if we let pessimism and doubt rule it. However, when we decide on optimism, happiness, and self-assurance, we produce a work of art that exudes potential. This is a tangible act of creation rather than an intellectual exercise. By consciously altering our thoughts, we may affect the energy we radiate and draw in, creating the conditions for a life that is in line with our greatest desires. We have the ability to create a symphony of change in this continuous dance between perception and reality. Like musical notes, our ideas impact the cosmos and influence the events that take place. Harmonizing our inner symphony with the harmony of optimistic anticipation enhances our capacity to bring our dreams to life. A dedication to perceiving the world not as it is, but as it could be. This alignment is not a passive process, but rather an active engagement with the present. The canvas of our future is not predetermined. It is shaped by the choices we make today. Each moment offers an opportunity to redefine our narrative, to choose thoughts and beliefs that uplift and inspire. By embracing this power, we reclaim our role as creators of our reality, transforming our lives into a reflection of our highest potential. This is the essence of perception's power, the ability to see beyond the immediate, to envision a brighter future, and to bring that vision to life through deliberate thought and action. Every experience presents us with a choice. We can dwell on limitations, allowing fear and doubt to dictate our path, or we can choose to see the infinite possibilities that lie before us. This choice, made consistently, has the power to reshape our world. By understanding the profound influence of perception and aligning our thoughts with our desires, we unlock the potential to live not just a life of success, but one of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. The canvas awaits. The colors are in your hands. Paint boldly. Chapter 3. Mastering the Symphony of Energy. Within the vast expanse of existence lies an intricate dance of energy, a cosmic ocean where every ripple and wave pulses with the vibrations of life itself. This ocean surrounds us, flows through us, and emanates from within us, shaping the reality we perceive. Yet so often we fail to recognize our place within this symphony, attributing our power to external forces and circumstances. We mistakenly believe that the world around us dictates the outcomes of our lives, unaware that the true source of power lies within. Imagine, for a moment, that you are a beacon in this ocean of energy, simultaneously receiving and transmitting vibrations. Each thought you think, each emotion you feel, and each intention you set sends ripples outward, interacting with the energies of others and the fabric of the universe itself. The experiences you encounter are not random occurrences but echoes of the energy you project. Whether you realize it or not, your reality is a mirror reflecting the frequency of your inner world. This realization is humbling and empowering because it means you can change your life story at any time. Energy is the unseen force that drives existence, a silent yet profound conductor orchestrating the events of your life. It flows through every interaction, decision, and dream, shaping the trajectory of your journey. Its nature depends on your vibrations, which are governed by your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When these elements align with positivity, gratitude, and hope, they create a resonance that attracts experiences of similar frequency. This is not wishful thinking, but a fundamental principle of existence rooted in the laws of energy and attraction. This dynamic has a metaphor in physics. Resonance is a strong alignment that increases the combined energy of two frequencies when they harmonize. Similar vibrations in the environment around you are resonant with the energy you emit, attracting opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your inner state. You will notice that your reality reflects the same turbulence if your energy is disorganized and full of negativity or fear. On the other hand, the universe reacts in kind when your energy is clear and purposeful, bringing harmony and opportunity into your life. However, how can we foster this harmony? Understanding the origin of our energetic vibrations holds the key to the solution. Your beliefs, the fundamental principles that shape your worldview, form the core of your energy field. These convictions serve as a basis, impacting both your thoughts and feelings. However, we frequently embrace these ideas without examination. Having inherited them from our upbringing, culture, or prior experiences, they become the lens through which we perceive the world, shaping our reality without our conscious awareness. The first step in regaining your power is to recognize these fundamental principles. Do they support fear, uncertainty, and constraint, or do they support the reality you want to build? Beliefs are beautiful because they are choices rather than sets. Being aware allows you to analyze your beliefs, eliminate those that no longer benefit you, and replace them with ones that empower and encourage you. Since this process entails facing the narratives that have shaped your life and purposefully revising them, it calls for bravery and reflection. You change the energy you release when you change your beliefs. Positive beliefs nourish the soul by inspiring hope and a sense of possibilities. They provide a rich environment for the growth of constructive ideas and feelings. Consequently, this generates a vibration that resonates with the universe's highest frequencies, drawing events that complement your newly discovered viewpoint. It's a cycle of empowerment where your reality changes along with your beliefs. Your entire being undergoes this metamorphosis, not just your mind. Your energy is a real force that interacts with the physical environment rather than an abstract idea. This symphony of intentions, feelings, and ideas makes up your life's melody. Chaos arises both inside and outside when this symphony is discordant and full of uncertainty and fear. However, when it is in harmony, it transforms into a potent creative force that unlocks possibilities and aligns you with the flow of the universe. Awareness is the first step on the path to mastering this energy. You can identify the ideas that underpin your thoughts and feelings by paying attention to them. Do these beliefs originate from fear, scarcity, and self-doubt, or are they based on love, abundance, and confidence? You can start the process of transformation by intentionally selecting beliefs that represent your greatest potential after you have located the source. This is a practice of bringing your inner world into alignment with the reality you want to create. It is not an overnight procedure. As you do this work, you will notice a shift in yourself and the world. Relationships that once felt strained will find harmony. Opportunities that previously appeared unattainable will now appear effortlessly. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable will become stepping stones on your path to growth. This is the power of energy. It not only shapes your experiences, but also influences the experiences of those around you, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your individual life. Yet this power comes with responsibility. To wield it effectively, you must remain vigilant in your thoughts and emotions, continually aligning them with your highest aspirations. This requires a commitment to self-awareness and a willingness to let go of old patterns and habits that no longer serve you. This journey involves constant refinement, balancing between intention and surrender, effort and trust. In this dance, you are not alone. The universe is your partner, responding to your energy with a generosity that reflects its infinite nature. When you align your energy with love, gratitude, and possibility, you tap into a wellspring of support and guidance that flows through every aspect of your life. This is not a passive process, but an active collaboration, a co-creation of reality that honors both your individuality and your interconnectedness with all that is. As you embrace this truth, you will come to see the world not as a collection of external forces acting upon you, but as a dynamic interplay of energy in which you are an active participant. You will realize that the ability to mold your life has always resided within you, awaiting your awakening. As you step into this power, you will discover a freedom and fulfillment that transcends the limitations of the past. The ocean of energy that surrounds you is vast and boundless, its waves carrying the potential for infinite creation. With every thought, every emotion, and every intention, you add your unique vibration to this cosmic symphony, shaping the melody of your life. Instead of whether you can create, the question is whether you will use it purposefully. The choice is yours, and the possibilities are endless. Chapter 4. Unlocking the Power of Purpose. In the intricate dance of existence, intentions serve as the unseen architects of our reality. Whether we consciously acknowledge it or not, every action, decision, and thought carries a purpose. Like the wind shaping the contours of the sand, our intentions sculpt the landscape of our lives, influencing outcomes in ways we often overlook. Living fully and meaningfully requires us to harness the transformative power of intention, ensuring our actions align with our deepest values and aspirations. Imagine that each moment in life presents a blank canvas, awaiting the strokes of your choices and intentions. Without clarity or awareness, the strokes may be haphazard, resulting in a picture devoid of coherence or vibrancy. However, when guided by deliberate intention, the canvas transforms into a masterpiece of purpose and fulfillment. This alignment with intention is not merely a philosophical ideal, but a practical framework for engaging with life's complexities and challenges. At its core, an intention is an internal compass that guides your actions and infuses them with meaning. It is the force behind the energy you bring to every interaction, every task, and every pursuit. What makes intention so powerful is its ability to elevate even the simplest of actions into opportunities for growth, connection, and joy. Consider a simple gesture, such as a compliment to a coworker. If the intention behind the gesture is genuine, rooted in kindness and the desire to uplift, it creates a ripple of positive energy that fosters connection. But if the same action is driven by ulterior motives, such as manipulation or self-serving validation, the energy shifts, distorting the outcome and leaving behind a residue of distrust. This dynamic reveals a profound truth. The outcomes of our actions are not solely determined by the actions themselves, but by the intentions that shape them. Simply following the steps is insufficient. The quality of your energy is crucial. When you approach life with a clear, positive, and sincere intention, you align yourself with the universal flow, enabling your efforts to yield authenticity and fulfillment. The transformative power of intention is perhaps most evident in the mundane moments of life, the daily tasks and routines that often pass unnoticed. These seemingly insignificant actions hold the potential to enrich or drain your energy, depending on the mindset and purpose you bring to them. Imagine preparing a meal. If approached with a sense of gratitude and creativity, the act of cooking becomes a joyful expression of care, a moment to nourish both body and spirit. If you carry out the same task with impatience or resentment, it becomes burdensome and robs you of the opportunity to savor the present moment. This principle extends to every aspect of life, from household chores to professional endeavors. When you bring positive intention to your actions, you transform even the most tedious tasks into meaningful experiences. Cleaning your living space, for instance, can be an act of renewal, a way to create order and harmony in your surroundings. But if done with a focus on the inconvenience or effort involved, it becomes a source of frustration and negativity. The intention behind your actions shapes not only your experience, but also the energy you radiate, influencing the world around you. Intention also profoundly affects social interactions. The energy you bring to a conversation or gathering sets the tone for the connections you form. When you approach others with genuine interest and a desire to connect, you create an atmosphere of warmth and openness. However, when obligations or disinterest drive interactions, the resulting disconnect becomes evident. By choosing to engage with sincerity and purpose, you can deepen relationships and foster a sense of belonging and fulfillment. The shift from reacting to life to consciously shaping it begins with a simple yet profound decision to infuse every action with intention. This choice empowers you to break free from cycles of negativity and embrace a more fulfilling way of living. When you approach life with purpose and positivity, you open yourself to the endless possibilities that each day holds. Tasks that once seemed mundane become opportunities for personal growth, creative expression, and joy. However, intention influences not only the present moment, but also the development of your dreams and objectives. If you allow fear and uncertainty to rule your life, they can sabotage your efforts and make failure seem inevitable. Consider beginning a new endeavor with the conviction that failure is inevitable. This kind of thinking not only saps your drive, but also taints your behavior, making accomplishment hard. Change your work energy by replacing doubt with confidence and fear with resolve. Setbacks turn into lessons that help you get closer to your objectives, and challenges become stepping stones. Embracing the journey, rather than focusing only on the end goal, is another aspect of living intentionally. Think about going for a walk. When seen as a simple workout regimen, it could seem repetitive or required. However, the experience becomes enlightening and calming when you let yourself be completely absorbed in the sights, sounds, and sensations that surround you. By discovering happiness in routine activities, you establish a connection between your objectives and the events that lead to them, which promotes a greater sense of fulfillment. The way that you approach life's obstacles greatly influences how you experience them. You can approach challenges with ingenuity and resilience when you have an optimistic outlook. Setbacks don't overwhelm you. Instead, you see them as chances for development and learning. This change in perspective not only makes it easier to overcome obstacles, but it also guarantees that the trip will be just as fulfilling as the final destination. Contrarily, intentions motivated by neediness or desperation frequently result in annoyance and dissatisfaction. You start a vicious cycle of striving and sacrifice that leaves you feeling unfulfilled when your behaviors are driven by a need to validate yourself or win approval from others. Moving your intentions from a state of scarcity to one of abundance is the path to true empowerment. By emphasizing resilience, thankfulness, and personal development, you develop an inner strength that empowers you to handle life's obstacles with poise and assurance. This transformation begins with the recognition that your happiness and fulfillment are not contingent on external circumstances. Instead of waiting for a specific achievement or outcome to bring you joy, you can choose to experience those emotions in the present moment. The universe is abundant with opportunities, and by adopting a flexible and open mindset, you align yourself with the flow of possibility. When you approach life with gratitude and intention, you create a magnetic resonance that attracts your desires. This alignment between your actions, beliefs, and aspirations generates a sense of purpose and clarity, allowing you to move through life with confidence and hope. Rather than focusing on a single path to fulfillment, you embrace the multitude of possibilities that the universe offers, trusting that each step brings you closer to your highest potential. Living intentionally is not about perfection or rigid control, but about embracing the creative power within you. Energy and purpose in your actions shape your reality every day. Aligning your intentions with your deepest values and aspirations unleashes the transformative power of intention, fostering a life that resonates with authenticity, joy, and meaning. This approach transforms every moment into an opportunity to create a masterpiece that embodies the limitless potential of your soul. Chapter 5. Crafting a Life of Purpose. Every moment of life presents us with choices, a continuous stream of decisions that carve the path of our existence. These choices, whether seemingly insignificant or profoundly transformative, hold immense power. Yet too often, we underestimate their impact, caught in the grip of habit, fear, or external pressures. The truth is that choice is the foundation of personal empowerment. The decisions we make, how we think, act, and respond, structure our lives and reality. Consider the individual who perpetually hits the snooze button each morning. This small, seemingly trivial choice reflects more than just a desire for extra sleep. It represents a mindset that perpetuates cycles of missed opportunities and stagnation. On the other hand, imagine the aspiring entrepreneur who, despite a burning passion, remains bound to the security of a conventional job out of fear of failure. Here, the choice to prioritize safety over possibility stalls their dreams and limits their potential. In both cases, the power to break free exists within them, waiting to be claimed through conscious decision-making. Every moment presents a fresh blank canvas on which we can write the narrative of our life. Intention is the palette, and choice is the brush. We can change our stories by turning obstacles into opportunities and constraints into victories, if we take intentional action and have a clear vision. Consider a person who has experienced an unexpected setback in their career, such as losing their job or failing a significant project. They have the option to view this as a chance for reinvention rather than giving in to hopelessness. They regain control over their course by using the experience as a launching pad for development and creativity, transforming hardship into a catapult for achievement. The power of choice is equally evident in the context of interpersonal relationships. A person caught up in the chaos of a toxic relationship could feel helpless, as though their happiness were entirely dependent on other factors. But they take charge of their mental health when they decide to put boundaries and self-respect first. This self-worth-based decision restores their sense of agency and creates space for more wholesome and satisfying relationships. Making a conscious and genuine choice opens up countless possibilities for development, happiness, and fulfillment. At the heart of every choice lies a potent interplay between attitude and action. Attitude, shaped by our perceptions and beliefs, serves as the engine driving the course of our lives. It is a subtle yet profound force, influencing how we navigate challenges, approach opportunities, and interact with the world around us. A positive attitude, born from optimism and elevated emotions, acts as a magnet, drawing success and abundance into our lives. Conversely, a negative attitude, rooted in fear and pessimism, can act as a barrier, keeping us tethered to cycles of stagnation and dissatisfaction. The elegance of attitude lies in its adaptability. Regardless of past experiences or ingrained patterns, we possess the extraordinary ability to recalibrate our mindset. With each shift in perspective, we open ourselves to new possibilities, reshaping the landscape of our reality. Expectations, fueled by our attitude, become the foundation for conscious creation. When we choose to approach life with positivity and hope, we align our energy with outcomes that reflect these qualities, creating a resonance that attracts opportunities and success. Yet attitude alone is not enough. Action is the bridge between intention and manifestation, the physical expression of our choices and aspirations. Each behavior we engage in shapes the trajectory of our lives, reflecting our values and determining our results. When our actions are aligned with a positive attitude and our highest aspirations, they become powerful tools for transformation. Every decision, regardless of its size, serves as a fundamental component in our journey, laying the foundation for a life filled with purpose and significance. Every moment creates a symphony of choices in the intricate dance of existence. While some decisions may appear trivial on the surface, their impact extends far beyond the immediate, creating energetic ripples that shape the tapestry of our lives. This interplay between choice and consequence is both tangible and subtle, influencing not only our external circumstances, but also our inner state of being. To navigate this symphony effectively, we must cultivate awareness, pausing to reflect on the motives and implications of our choices before moving forward. We cannot overstate the energetic resonance of our decisions. Beyond the surface level of cause and effect lies a deeper, more intricate interplay of energy, a dynamic force that transcends time and space. Each choice we make sends ripples through the fabric of existence, reverberating in ways that influence the course of our journey. By aligning our decisions with our innermost values and authentic selves, we create a harmony that reflects integrity, purpose, and abundance. We must explore the depths of our consciousness and look at the intents and ideas that motivate our behavior in order to reach this alignment. Do we make decisions based on abundance or scarcity, fear or faith? Do they compromise our integrity, or do they respect our authenticity and dignity? We can navigate life with clarity and resolve, making choices that align with our best selves by asking these questions and paying attention to the answers that arise from the inside. Self-respecting and sincere decisions have the potential to be extremely potent change agents. Such choices emit a positive energy that attracts opportunities and blessings into our lives, generating a positive feedback loop that fosters development. The more we make decisions that are in line with who we really are, the more we live in a world that reflects that alignment, which strengthens the influence of deliberate choosing. Regaining control over our lives is the fundamental act of choice. It is the understanding that we actively shape our reality, rather than being passive objects of circumstance. By accepting this power, we enter a life of possibilities and purpose, overcoming the limitations of habitual patterns and outside restrictions. Every choice we make becomes a chance to act with purpose, to be in line with our core beliefs, and to get closer to the life we want. Life is not a linear path. Instead, it is a mosaic of moments that present opportunities for new choices at every stage. We have the ability to rewrite our tale, mold our destiny, and create a reality that embodies our deepest wishes with each choice we make. This is the capacity to create, change, and flourish, the transforming power of choice. Through the choices we make, we light the way to a life of fulfillment, honesty, and limitless potential. Chapter 6. The Infinite Force of Love. Amidst the complex strands of life, there is a deep and transforming force, love. Love is an energy, a vibration that surpasses borders, cultural norms, and the limits of human comprehension. It is not just an emotion connected to transient romance or loving actions. Every atom of creation resonates with its essence, weaving its way into the fabric of the universe. A fact that has the capacity to alter everything is revealed when we examine this force via the prisms of consciousness and energy. Love is the driving force behind significant change and the secret to attracting a life full of happiness, fulfillment, and plenty. One must see love as a universal principle and see beyond the boundaries of interpersonal relationships in order to fully comprehend its power. Quantum physics reveals that everything in the universe is interrelated, a vast sea of energy in constant flux. Our intentions, feelings, and ideas are not separate events. They impact the world around us. Love is the strongest and most alluring of these vibrations. It connects us with the universe's inherent currents, increasing our capacity to draw beneficial things into our lives and overcoming the constraints placed on us by negativity or fear. We achieve harmony with the universe when we connect our own energy with the vibration of love. This alignment is an active, dynamic energy that gives us the ability to influence our world rather than just being a passive condition of being. All of our thoughts, actions, and decisions contain our intentions. When these intentions are based on love, they transform into potent change agents that start a chain reaction of beneficial outcomes that go well beyond what is immediately apparent. Think about the significant change that takes place when our intentions are based on love. In this state, trust, compassion, and optimism take the place of fear, hatred, and uncertainty. Love gives our actions a sense of sincerity and purpose, generating a resonance that draws in chances, people, and experiences that are in line with our greatest goals. The universe itself seems to be working in concert with us, responding to the energy we release with a wealth of opportunities and blessings. Every facet of life demonstrates the transformational power of love. When we approach problems with love, we open up new avenues and solutions. We reply patiently and understandingly rather than angrily or frustratedly, which promotes healing and development. When we bring love into our everyday encounters, even routine things become more meaningful. For example, cooking becomes a gesture of care and nourishment, a way to show appreciation for the body that supports us and the people we love. This change in viewpoint also affects our interpersonal interactions. When given freely and genuinely, love deepens and fortifies connections. It fosters a supportive and trusting atmosphere where both people can flourish. If approached with compassion, disagreement or miscommunication can lead to reconciliation and healing. Love has the capacity to put aside differences, heal divisions, and bring people together where there was once conflict. The practice of loving oneself is fundamental to this change. One must first recognize and value their own value in order to really embrace the power of love. Self-love is an assertion of one's inherent worth and a right to happiness, contentment, and tranquility. It is not vanity or selfishness. We lay the groundwork for all other types of love to flourish when we cultivate self-love. Our connections are enhanced, and others are drawn to us when we let go of the need for approval from others and replace it with an inner confidence that radiates forth. It takes discipline and intention to love oneself. The first step is to simply accept your value and change your attention from your perceived shortcomings to your innate abilities. It entails showing yourself love and care and cultivating an atmosphere that encourages development and optimism. Celebrate your successes, no matter how minor. Accept that mistakes are a necessary part of the process and forgive yourself for them. By practicing self-love, you link yourself with the universe's highest frequencies, attracting fulfillment and abundance through magnetic resonance. After we have demonstrated love to ourselves, we may extend that love to others. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to share love and brighten someone's day with a smile, a kind word, or a thoughtful deed. Sharing love transforms not only individual lives but also entire communities. Approaching the world with love adds to a collective energy that fosters understanding, cooperation, and harmony. Even in difficult situations, love remains a powerful transformative force. When faced with conflict, it is simple to respond negatively or in kind, which fuels the vicious cycle of hostility. But by choosing love, we can break this cycle and create space for peace and reconciliation. Imagine introducing love into a difficult situation or a strained relationship. The dynamics of the circumstance and yourself shift when you concentrate on the energy of love and let go of hate or resentment. Over time, this strategy may result in notable advancements that foster understanding and pave the way for reconciliation. The power of love extends beyond the individual, influencing the collective energy of the world. When we radiate love, we contribute to a universal vibration that uplifts and inspires. Acts of kindness inspire others to follow suit, triggering a positive chain reaction. Love is the force that binds us together, reminding us of our shared humanity and our interconnectedness with all life. Love is a universal principle that governs the very fabric of existence, not limited to human relationships or individual actions. By aligning ourselves with this energy, we tap into a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and joy. Love becomes the guiding force behind our decisions, the foundation of our intentions, and the catalyst for our growth. To harness the full potential of love, we must make it a conscious presence in our lives. This means approaching each day with an open heart and embracing opportunities to share and receive love. It means recognizing the beauty and worth in ourselves and others, and choosing to act from a place of compassion and understanding. It means trusting in the power of love to guide us, even in the face of uncertainty or adversity. In doing so, we create a life that is not only successful, but deeply fulfilling. We align ourselves with the highest vibrations of the universe, attracting abundance, joy, and peace. We become co-creators of a reality that reflects our truest selves, a reality infused with meaning and purpose. Love is not merely an abstract concept or a fleeting emotion. It is the most powerful force in the universe, the key to unlocking our potential and transforming our lives. As you move forward, let love be your guide. Let it shape your thoughts, fuel your actions, and illuminate your path. Embrace its infinite power and watch as it transforms your reality into a masterpiece of connection, fulfillment, and joy. This is the essence of love's power, the ability to transcend, to create, and to inspire. It is a gift, a responsibility, and a privilege, one that has the power to change the world.